What's up, YouTube? Slightly different video. This is going to be about is a fishing reel. When I first bought this, I tried finding some reviews on YouTube, and the only thing I could find is unboxings. Unboxings are cool, but it really doesn't tell you shit about the product. So I've had this for about 2 seasons now, and I've put it through a lot of abuse. There's some stuff I like and some stuff I don't. Just a quick look at the specs. I got the 6.4 to 1. Might as well show you the box since I got it. All that comes in here is some foam. Take the foam out. You got some more foam in the bottom there. You got your like owner's manual, registration card, warranty, and this, which is super handy. Do not lose this. It's the parts list to this reel. If you ever take it apart and clean it, you break something, whatever, you're gonna need this. So don't fucking throw it out. You'll be kicking yourself later. It also comes with a little bit of reel oil, which I don't use, and I don't recommend your use. So there's that. I was kind of lazy. I didn't take the reel off the pole first. Knock shit over. It's a pretty nice looking reel. It's super light, especially with this bionic blade rod. I mean, it's a real nice combo right here. The rod itself, I think it's a 7.2, medium heavy, real nice. I like the cork grip. I do a lot of shore fishing, and if you do a lot of shore fishing, get yourself a square bill little rattle trap. These things are fucking, you will catch fish with this, guaranteed. But since it's the end of the season, and there really is no point in keeping this line on here anymore. Let's take the reel off the handle. Boom, boom. Simple as that. There it is. A little closer view, I guess. It's pretty smooth, although with 11 bearings you'd expect it to be a little smoother, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but like the Toro by Revo, or Abu Garcia, it's smoother. The SX, not the SX or STX, but the SX, I feel is a little smoother than this guy, which has one less bearing. I don't understand that, but it's super low profile, as you can can't really tell because it's black, but yeah, I mean it's real nice. It's real light. In fact, let me weigh it since I have the scale here. Overload. Oh well, let's not weigh it. Anyway, it's pretty light. Here's the one main problem I have with this thing. Sometimes when you go to cast and you push the button in, sometimes it won't, you know, it won't click back. It won't unengage, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Only once in a while, but it still does it, and it pisses me off. For something that costs you $220 roughly, You don't want shit like that's something you'd expect from a, you know, $60 Dunham's special or whatever. You know what I mean? But could be smoother. It's really lightweight. I like the styling on it. Here, another thing that bugs me. You see how that plate is kind of, it's loose. Here, let me can you see that? What the fuck is that, Abu Garcia? I could just glue it back down, but what, you know, what the fuck? I shouldn't have to do that. The 2 seasons I've owned it, I've cleaned it once. I haven't cleaned it this year yet, so you know, you kind of expect it to be a little slower. I've caught 15-pound catfish on this. I've caught 4 or 5-pound bass on this. I've caught a lot of, I've caught lake sturgeon. I've caught a muskie. I've caught all kinds of shit with this reel. It's a beast. It hasn't failed me yet. So, I mean, would I buy it again? Probably not. I'd probably go with the SX. I feel it's better. It's cheaper. It's the same thing, except it doesn't have. It's 1 bearing less, the 10 bearing. I feel it's smoother. It looks better. It's black and red, and it's got some chrome accents, like where these cutouts are and stuff. It looks really sweet. This one does too, but the SX is cheaper. I feel it's smoother. It's only got 1 bearing less for 30 bucks. If you think that's the 1 extra bearing is worth it to you. This one might be slightly lighter. I'm not too sure about that, but this is like one of the lightest reels I own. Let's take this plate off for you guys, if I can get it off. Come on. There we go. So there we got our magnetic drive, which works really well, or drag, I mean, works really well. I got no complaints there. The drag works really well. It's kind of hard to see, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 friction pins, or whatever you want to call them, in there. There we go. It's a better shot. Like I said, the brake works well. I don't know exactly like the pound force of drag, but it does work. It slowed them cats down, so I mean, I got it, credit to that. It's pretty simple to take apart if you want to clean it. Just make sure if you're not comfy with that, you know, grab that paper with the exploded parts list. You can put it back together. Like I said, it's not bad. You can kind of, I don't know if you can hear it, but you can kind of hear the bearing noise. Would I buy it again? Yeah, probably not. Like I said, I'd probably run with the SX or the Toro winch, which is fucking fantastic. I don't have that one around. No, I don't. It's outside. But I'm sure they'll have something better come out by next fishing season. But You never know. Maybe they might keep the same shit. I do like these. Lighting sucks. There we go. They're like foam. Yeah, the foam. They're not rubberized. They're foam. They're foam thumb pads, finger grips, whatever you want to call them. They're comfy. They spin well. They're really light. I like them better than the rubbery ones. They're nice. Works real good for just casting little like flat bill crankbaits, or something like this, like a little jig here with a one of these lizards on the back. It does well. Like I said, I got no complaints. It could be a little cheaper for what you get, but I mean, it hasn't broke down on me. And I have had Shimano's break. I've had catfish break Shimano's that were 10 pounds, but you know, I've had a couple of them break on me, and because of that, I hate on them. It is you know, I've spent a lot of money with that fucking company, and I get screwed every time I buy one of their reels. Even though this place, there's a plate right here, is fucking loose, and it jiggles around and it makes noise, which I could epoxy down, I guess. That's really the only negative thing I got to say about this. Holds a lot of line, it casts well, it retrieves well, it's smooth. It's not as flashy as some of the other bait casters, which can be a good thing for some people because they don't want to advertise that they got a $400 reel. But I mean, it's nice. I'd recommend it. And although this is a Swedish company, I don't think they're made in Sweden anymore. I want to say they're made in China, which is unfortunate, but because I got ones from the 50s, and they're just, the craftsmanship on the inside is beautiful. You could tell it's not made by the same people. And they got